Hey, it's Sam from ControlScan here at RSA in San Francisco. You know, the more we think about privacy, the more we realize how complex it really truly is. Initially, a lot of the retrofit and capability enhancement that we had to build into our systems for everyone looking to be compliant with GDPR and now CCPA has revolved a lot around enabling our consumers to have access to many of the common rights that are established within these various privacy regulation frameworks. But you know, from a technical side, there are new capabilities that are exciting and offer incredible capability for use cases we hadn't even considered. You know, some of the topics we've been discussing here that are worthy of consideration are, what is the purpose of privacy? You know, we often think about such as, you know, facial recognition and some of the news that's been created lately from folks, you know, walking down the street and having facial recognition and being able to identify that they were in fact at that street corner. Why is that a sensitive issue when we walk around with our faces on all the time? Some of the issues to consider are correlation. You know, who should have access to be able to know that I was at this street corner, but also I was two blocks down the road 5 minutes later? Well, these are useful for law enforcement, but they also establish behaviors that can ultimately be correlated and reconstructed to essentially invade our right to reasonable reassurance of privacy. Another you know, interesting technology that I think is worthy of further research is the new homomorphic encryption. Now these capabilities are still relatively new, but for research applications, we can take private data, we can process it through an external system for statistical correlation and many functions that are quite CPU intensive and never expose the underlying PII to that system. The resulting data sets are mathematically proven to be a statistically sound analysis, but ultimately it's still encrypted. So we've retained the encryption without access to encryption keys or the underlying data. So what type of privacy concerns are you looking at in your organization?